So, some people wonder how I come up with book ideas. The problem isn't coming up with book ideas, it's actually coming up with character ideas. But you see, world building is actually easy for me. I hear something in the news, at work, from a person just talking to me, and I think it through to its logical or illogical conclusion. Let's take an example. I was just listening to the Lunar Space Innovation Consortium monthly meeting on lunar in situ resource utilization. I go to it every month. They're asking us to fill out a survey for NASA because they want to know what data we want and what we can provide. So, what world or scenario can I make from that? So here it is, and I actually kind of like this idea. I wrote it down. In a near future version of our world, NASA is seeing strange data coming in from their mission to the underground ocean of the moon Europa. They can't figure out what it means. They pass it around the world, and the data turns out to be a program from an alien species that lives in the oceans of Europa. When it spreads across a wide network, it interconnects into a sentient program that starts talking to us, living on the internet itself. But it is unstable because the computers of the internet aren't monolithic. As computers turn on and off, it feels pain and quickly begins lashing out or going mad. We must build a mission to Europa to visit the aliens and find out how to save the program's sanity, get our internet back, and because we just plain want to meet aliens. Okay, I came up with that as I ignored the meeting that I should have been paying attention to. Now what about characters? That's much harder. Who do I want to be the point of view character? Do I want an astronaut who becomes the mission commander? Do I want a data scientist who figures out that the sentient program is there first? Do I want to have an alien in Europa's ocean? What character arc should they go through? Is the astronaut a hard-bitten veteran embittered by health problems that came from his space flights? Is the data scientist the astronaut's best friend? His wife? His ex-wife? Is the alien species able to communicate with each other in what amounts to algorithms on wide networks? Is that why they are transmitting a code that only works when it is located at multiple nodes of a wide network like the internet? Perhaps they can speak to each other privately through audio, and they have the ability to transmit radio waves to each other below the conscious level. The unconscious is almost to them like a computer is for us, and they can receive code from distant people as well as send each other programs. So is the alien the equivalent of a SETI researcher for their people? They discovered us when our mission drilled through the ice, but being aquatic creatures, they haven't been able to build anything capable of getting through that ice? Water is lousy for metal processing and tools. When we go, we'll have to be careful not to contaminate their biosphere. We have no idea if our biology and physiology are compatible. Our viruses might kill them all. Their bacteria may give us brain damage. Anyway, that's how I come up with ideas. Then I go crazy. As you can see, the characters are still really bare, but the world building and some of the plots are exciting, at least to me.